North Carolina Vinyl Picker. It's Sunday, time for the big show. Time for the big show. And I got lots to show tonight. I got lots of new finds. It was an incredible week. I had all kinds of stuff I got to show you, and stuff I found, and I just been a crazy week. I was out picking. I had stuff coming in the mail. I bid on stuff. I won stuff. So as I go through them, I'll explain all that. I'm going to try to pull 5 concerts tonight, and I'm going to give some shout outs. And then on Wednesday night's going to be the big show. We're going to do the prog rock through the years, 1967 to 1978. And I'm going to show you the most important prog rock album of those years going forward. I lived them. I'm going to show them to you on Wednesday night, because I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. I've already went ahead and used up 1 minute. So here we go. I'll show you some CDs first, get into some albums. I'll go ahead and pull those concerts, or I might have to wait until Wednesday to pull the concerts. And then because of my, 25 meg here, I'm going to try to do a 10-minute one twice a week. So 10 minutes tonight, 10 minutes on Wednesday night. We'll see how that works. It seemed to work pretty good. And I'm rattling on, rattle. Okay, Riverside, probably the best album of the year so far. And this album is called ID Entity. This is their new album. This is fantastic. I'm going to play it here in just a minute, but I don't want to get a strike, so I ain't going to play it for you. But if you get a chance, listen to it. And it came all the way from Poland. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, I got these here too. I got these two CDs right here, and these came from overseas. And this is a band called Soup, and this album here is called Remedies, and this is their latest album, Visions. And this is a great band out of Norway, Sweden, up north there somewhere. And they have fantastic music. I've listened to them for a while, but their music's hard to get, so I got them on Bandcamp. And then they sent the CD instead of the album, so I had to go ahead, and now I'm trying to get that fixed. So I don't know if I'm going to do any more Bandcamp. We'll have to wait on that. Pick these up for $1 a piece. Deep Forest. I know Peter Gabriel played with them on one album. I don't think he's on these two though. I think this is more like celestial new age music. Not sure. If anybody knows about Deep Forest, write it in the comments below. Tori Amos, I got a 3-pack here of 3 of her CDs. I probably have 10 copies each of these, but I'll pass them on to somebody. Whenever I see them for $1, I pick them up, and I got a whole box full. Ferris and Jason Romeo, Long Gone Out West Blues. Know nothing about this. I'm not a blues guy. Anybody out there know about this, let me know in the comment section below. And you might get a free gift from the picker. Okay, so there you go on those 5 here. Let me run through some records. And we're doing pretty good, only 3 minutes. This one here I picked up the other day. This is, of course, that's rocking the 60s right there. This is my 15th copy of this. And whenever I see them out there, I pick them up. Usually get them for $50 or $1. And I just love this cover, because that tells you right there the whole story of the. It's like Goldie Hawn from Laugh-In. I mean, that's the 60s right there. Love that cover. Jeff Lorber, Fusion. Found this the other day. Guest appearances by Chick Corea and Joe Farrell. Found this one for $5 up here in the big city. Yep, that was a good pickup. And this album was there with it. And this is Nova. This is, I believe, their second album. Their first album had members of Brand X on it. So if you can get their first album, get that one. This one here, I'm going to give this a listen. Phil's not on this. Either is Percy Jones or any of those guys. But I want to give this one a listen. I got this in Valdez. This one here came in the mail. It's Alan Parsons' Pyramid. And got the hype sticker on there, promo sticker. You know I love my promos, so there you go. And I've been wanting to get this one. My other copy will be going in my store. And speaking of my store, Big Cheap Vinyl 57 in Discogs. Go there, lots of deals. I undercut everybody in there. So whenever I put a record in there or a CD, I'll look and see who's got the cheapest one. Boom, Big Chief's got the cheapest one. So if there's anything out there you're looking for, it might be in there. Whenever I get a promo, my other album automatically goes to the store. So therefore, and also, when I was in the Navy, I went inside the Great Pyramid. So there you go. A little bit of trivia there from my Navy career. How about the Camel Nude? This one I did not have on vinyl. I had it on CD, but I do now. And I think that completes my Camel albums. Now, I still need to get the later ones on CD. Yes, the Ladder, still sealed. This one here is a must album. This one in magnification. They're too late. The last albums with John Anderson. These albums are just spectacular. If you love Yes, and this is a later Yes, of course, without Rick Wakeman. But this is the Ladder, and then after this one was Magnification, which was their last album they did with Anderson. Pick them up. How about Tall Cool One, Robert Plant? Found this one in an antique mall over in Mooresville. That's a nice one pick up. I got this in the mail. That's my favorite Banco album. Canto di Primavera, Italian, Prague. Outstanding album. A must-have for me. This one here was Riverside. This one here is Porcupine Tree recordings, I meant to say. This is like some songs that was left off of Stupid Dream or Light Bulb Sun. And I had that on CD, but I didn't have it on... So here you go, coming in. Super freaking hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 albums. And I got all these for $3 a piece at a new honey hole, not too far from where Big Chief lives. But I went in there, I talked to the lady and asked her if she had any records. And she says, oh yeah, I got my records. They're right over here in the corner. I said, okay. So I went over there and I started looking. And she had AC/DC. She had Bad Company. She had Led Zeppelin. She had Pink Floyd records. She had, she had all kinds of bangers, man. Really good albums. But she wanted like $25, $30, $35 a piece for these records. And I thought I hit the big time, you know. I figured, oh, she's going to let me have them. So this place was like it's like a dump in there. So I went in there, talking to her. I said, no, they're priced a little bit out of my price range. You know, I usually buy things a lot less than that. And she says, well, you know, if they were your records, and you'd probably sell them expensive too. I said, well, you got a point there. So apparently they're her own personal records that she was trying to sell. I said, you got anything less expensive? I said, I didn't tell her who I was, a North Carolina vinyl picker. I wasn't trying to go in there and, find records that were just dirty and all that stuff. I said, but she said, yeah, there's some in the back. I said, nobody ever looks at them. I'm like, bang. I'm like, holy moly, no one looks at them. That's what I want to do. I said, you got a chair so I can sit down? So I went back there and I looked and I pushed a picture on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, North Carolina vinyl picker. And I went through them and this is what I found in there. I found the first 5 Joni Mitchell albums, including Blue. Original Gangster, OGs. Here you go, Ladies of the Canyon. Self-titled, Song with Seagull. Her Majesty's Secret Service, 007. Whenever I see one of these, I pick them up. Here's Court and Spark. Yeah, a little bit dirty. This record is super heavy. Anybody know why it would be so heavy? It's got to be, I don't know. The vinyl on here is super, super heavy. Probably 180, but for that time frame, 73, did they make 180 gram records in 73? Clouds, which I did not have. So that'd be going in my collection. An OG copy of Blue. These are all mint. These look like they hadn't been played since 1980. Gato Barbieri. Somebody in the jazz was saying they liked him. I think it was Chris, and they had jazz bums. So I picked this one up. They're all $3. So there you go. Trying to keep this under 10 minutes. North Carolina vinyl picker saying goodnight for tonight. Support them troops out there. And I will be back Wednesday night with prog rock through the years. 1967, 1978. Good night there, Stoner. We'll see you later, buddy. Bye for now.